Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Today will be village quests for a bit. There's a lot of quests that I should be doing. The feline rider here might actually be detrimental. Okay, it didn't trigger, which is worse than it, but compared to feline black belt it might be worse. But there's a lot of quests to clear up in... It's 8-star? Yes. Lots of quests to clear up here. Some of which could be fun. This one's not going to be very fun. I don't like Shogun Centaur. There's a few interesting ones. Blungonga, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done a Najarala. I think I start with the Najarala because it's also a quest. Or a task or whatever it's best to be called. I have to double check because I know that there is a few capture quests in this level that I'm going to have to do. Oh, the Oracle's very helpful here though, I'm glad. So I do at least know where to go. Actually no, if I'd remembered, which I didn't, this is I think like the Najarala spot in this map. I didn't remember that. But this is actually, I think, where I've mostly seen them. Just, yeah, move, please. It's gonna be weird. Because the difference between... okay, come on. The difference between low, high rank in the hub... and, I don't know, medium, low, high rank in the village. I kind of wonder what the difference in health will be. Committed. Because it's one of those scenarios. I think the thing already broke based on the sound, so... It's one of those things where, like, the second tier in the village might be... I mean, should have a lot lower HP than the first tier in the hub, I think. Because they're both high rank at this point. I'm gonna hit wherever I can. Yeah, that was unavoidable. Without just spamming rolls. And I would have had to not gone for the last attack that I went for. Yeah, still not very dangerous. It's very weird. That's, I think, a high rank change. I don't think it did what looked like a potential paralysis bite in low rank. I hate that that hits. Or at least I hate that it hits as much as it does. I like Naturala though. It's a fun guy. It exploded the bug at least. Feels to me like if the hub scaling is such that it actually is detrimental, this should be almost over. Or the next hub star rank up will be really rough. Good try. That's the only attack on Nandrollo that I don't like. It's also just aesthetically suited, so it's not a bad attack. It's just the only one that I don't like. Like, the aerial style is good against it because you can jump up and over. It's such a weird... That was greedy for no reason. It's such a weird monster in, like, different ways. Like, it has a lot of these attacks that it does where it just opens itself up for... You hit it and it falls over, seemingly. Which is... It just has a lot of free openings, which is kind of weird. I really need to... I should have just abandoned my original plan of alternating the high ranks and decided to focus on the hub for a bit so that I could get access to... I really think Dread King Rathalos would be a very important target because see, this is where it's an opening if I hit it, but I got hit, so I couldn't. Dread King Rathalos armor just seems so convenient as a generic raw set. And the whole skill system in this game really... Oh yeah, that was very quick. It wasn't super quick, but it wasn't slow. Like it was... Honestly, it wasn't slower than the previous hub stuff. But I do think from the lowest tier to the second tier of high rank, there's actually a bigger step up. Because, like, Velocidromes... Like a 7-star Velocidrome and a 8-star Velocidrome. Not actually that different in HP is what it feels like most of the time. But then a Rathian that is 1 star level higher than the normal Velocidrome at 7-star Rathian to 8-star 7-star Velocidrome, 8-star Rathian. The Rathian would be a ton stronger, is what it feels like most of the time. Which is, I think, probably the better way to do it. It's like, it less feels like stat inflation on the individual monsters and more that the stronger monsters are stronger. And I think that's probably the much better way. I'm really glad... Ooh, Honey on Survivor. I don't know what Survivor does, but +5 Honey, if I could get 5 more points trivially easily, it would be nice. Is it... the lab is up here. Oh, it's her. Oh, it's her quest. Whoops. Blueprint. Pleasant set and fluffy white ball. Okay. No real reason to go to the Oratorium right now, I think. I don't think there's any actual benefit. What's a fun one? I should do Khezu. I should bask in the glory that is the Khezu theme. I wonder if the first part of the sneeze didn't get muted in time. Apologies if it didn't. Yeah, none of those are useful at all. Or hunting. Feline rider, yeah. Makes it easier to mount monsters. It would probably be detrimental for capture quests. Because if I have a general, okay, most monsters go down after the 4th mount. And then rider, you mount 50% more often. Probably not. It's probably a very minor improvement. B-Way. There's a chance that I need to deal with the cold. No, wait, this place is covered in ice. Yes, I definitely need to deal with the cold. Frozen Seaway. F Seaway. Okay. Is the Palico instantly starting to mine? Caves are where I want to be. I'm gonna take this. Just, oops, it didn't stay where I wanted it to. Okay, in we go. I actually really can't wait for the weather to get like this. Not quite this bad, obviously, but like actual snow, minus 25 Celsius, wind blowing it across the, I don't know, just a park somewhere. It's the best. Okay, so do you know that you're in a spider nest? This is where that Dread King Rathalos set would really be nice. Apologies for the sniffle. So yeah, that's the... So Khezu and... wait, it's Khezu? That other monster I was hunting the other day. And... oh, I keep forgetting its name. The one that fakes its own death and does the flash attacks. All 3 of those have the same mounting combat. I got the reload, that's all that matters. Three in a row, I hate it. 4 in a row, I hate it. That's my least favorite attack Khezu does, because it's just a waste of time. Like, yes, it can hit you, but you can't do anything while it does it. It just wastes time, and I hate it so much. Like, I think Khezu's not awful as a monster. I just really hate how much it does this one stupid attack that you can kind of hit the tail, but it's a little finicky when you step forward on your attacks. And it's even more finicky when you're already committed on the aerial attack. And it's hit me. I think I hate Khezu. Yeah, I don't think the Feline Rider helped all that much. Like, the first mount was quicker, but the second mount didn't feel much quicker. Doomed. Barely doable. That was a terrible mount. 2 roars in a row. Nearly straight into Vamites. 2 roars in a row, almost straight into the attack to clear, or the escape attack. And I can't do anything because I'm in the air. I should probably hope that I unlock Demon Riot sometime soon, or the tier 2 Demon Riot. Oh. So that it's a little bit better to use Striker style instead of using tier 1 Demon Riot. And then whenever I fight Khezu, just don't do aerial style. I think aerial style is kind of bad against Khezu for that reason, because you can't. I'll start the roll before I know that it's about to ruin my life. Just hit me, or don't. Oh, thank you, Zamite. You're my best friend. It burned me? I couldn't see the status effects. I have too many status effects rotating. But did it? I wouldn't think burn. I would have thought poison. Not poison. Bleed. But I don't think it was damaging me while I was stepping. And it cleared away without me having to crouch. Haha. Little hillbug creature getting beat up. I can't remember what it's called for some reason. Oh, lucky. That forced manual reload was actually helpful. Because otherwise I definitely would have gotten electrically shocked there. Like this. Gypsaros. Or Gypsaros. Gypsaros has the same style as Khezu. Oh, I can't remember the other monster that I was fighting, though. That had the same style. I think it was a fairly large monster. It's just fun to notice the ones that share the repeat systems. Which I don't think will be the case in... I'll double check. It's just Khezu. It doesn't say hunt. It doesn't say capture. So it's definitely a It's definitely a hunt. You... Don't you dare. They're awful. They're so rude. What? Oh. It was quicker than I thought. And then just returns to neutral stance and does nothing. I mean, it did the equivalent of like T-posing. Just, oh, sit there. Do nothing, despite just having attacked me. Okay, I guess I'm collecting bones now. That'd be a fun mechanic in a Monster Hunter game. Like, having actual hazards other than poison that monsters can, like, run into and take damage. Like spiky things, bones sticking out of walls. It'd be fun. I should have read that better. Why do so many people want to talk? Okay. Today, I want to... Yeah, no, I don't think the feline rider helped at all past the first mount. The first mount was 1 or 2 hits quicker, but past that it was basically unnoticeable. So the black belt is much more useful. Kechawacha. I just love Kechawacha. Kechawacha's great. I didn't actually check where it is. It's probably the ruined pinnacle. It's ancient step. Even better. Okay. Where do I think they will be? Probably if I go up and then down it will be better, because then it might be a little easier. I should have checked the rock one while I was on the way, but I would have assumed they wouldn't be there. Good. hello, Kechawacha. My best friend. I want more monsters. Yeah, like that. Like mounting a little quicker here doesn't really help that much. It could be that Feline Rider is good if you're not constantly mounting the monster. Like you just want to get one mount in during a fight, maybe two. And it helps with that. Oop. Oh, hello Great Macau. It's a multi-monster hunt, so it's actually... Did that do any damage? What a flimsy structure. That broke real quick. Well, bye. I should... Actually, no, these are different monsters. I should paintball both if it can track to. Good. This isn't where I need to go. I hope that this path can take me down to it. I really like the Great Macau music. It's not that special, but I really like it. Get over here, Kechawacha. Oh, I forgot he can attack. Oh, this attack is not my favorite, because it's kind of annoying. Okay, that's not what I pushed, but... I like these diverse hunts a lot better than like multi-single monster hunts. It's a lot more interesting. Okay. And less repetitive. I think more weird monsters like Kechawacha should exist. Were there any really weird monsters in Riser World that weren't weird big dragons? Like, Xeno'jiiva was weird, but it was still just a big dragon. It already dead? Wow. It looks so peaceful. It looks so happy because its mouth curls up in a smiling sort of shape, which doesn't actually mean anything. That's a weirdly peaceful dead monster. The giant chunk taken out of his ear. Well, that was easy. I don't remember any... Maybe there was some in Iceborne. But I don't know, it didn't feel like there were any world monsters that, like, stood out. But I could have just forgotten about them very easily. And it could just be that they didn't have names that... Like, Kechawacha. Cha. It sort of rhymes. I guess it rhymes, technically. The definition of rhyming is kind of... I'm spotty on... the exact, like, this is a rhyme, this isn't. Okay, that delayed mount is always hilarious. And annoying, but... this guy should die super quick. I think 2 of these should be enough, and then maybe on limping. I believe. Unless for some reason this guy has way more HP than the Quetzalwacha. Yep. Ooh, that transition point in the zone is very far. Oops. Ooh. Good shoulder check. Haha, you can't hit me, and I can't hit you. We are even. Except I just Twitch axe explodes in your face and you die, but apologies. It's a pretty relaxed hunt. It's weird. I guess it is. My gear is like still a hunter rank above this. Like every quest feels a lot quicker than the ones in Rise. Like Rise, basically no hunts by the end of the game that were under 10 minutes. Whereas here, and by end of the game I do mean high rank still. Here even the high rank ones are 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes sometimes. It's weird. It could have been just Rise simply just had inflated values for everything. Like double hunt 6.5 minutes. I don't think there were many in that did it. It could be that because Rise was easier to sort of make these super optimal sets. Well, not easier to make super optimal sets, but like it was more flexible. I can do like a tall mushroom quest, which I would do as a prowler normally, but I don't want to. Like you could build these sets that were crazy intricate, where here, I kind of feel like at this point in the game, unless you farmed presumably inefficiently, I should probably just say moth, but that would be as a prowler. Like, here, if you were doing quests for... Here, if building a set, it seems like it's simpler to just build like, oh, just make the full Rathlow set. It gives you attack up large. Not, oh, you can get 6 levels of attack, 7 levels of... Oh. Hello. 6 levels of attack, 7 levels of critical eye. You can get all this together in one set. Maybe not super easily. Maybe not at this stage of the game, but... Basically, I'm wondering if my setup, which were not great, if they were just actively worse than I thought. For basically, well, especially for high rank. Maybe not for endgame, where I still think it probably was not the best. But it worked. Give me another double. Two more. Actually, this is a bad way to go. I'm still gonna go this way, but it's not the fastest way to get back. I think if I continue down, it shouldn't be too bad, because there was a path that goes sideways. but it doesn't go directly back to the entry. There's the last one. And we're out of here. This was quick. Village quests. Ooh, so much better than hub quests for these types of quests. Because obviously quests meant for multiple people. They have to inflate the number of... Oh no, that's useless. Whoops. They have to inflate the number of things you have to gather. But this isn't bad. I still have to go 2 more steps to get there, but I think it's probably the right path. Correct path. It is also the right path. I don't think I would trust that ship. The surface they can stand on is thin, and then there's nothing below it. I wouldn't be comfortable riding that. Like, that would be terrifying. Up the dusty staircase. Pretty bad staircase. It's ancient, at least. Maybe it's not ancient. This is the ruined pinnacle, so it's ruined at least. Why is there a hub quest for me? What the heck? Why is this guy giving me a ticket now? What? I'm so confused. It's so confusing. What do I want to fight? I'm not going to do I hate capture quests. Oh, not another Khezu. I'll do a multi-monster hunt. It's been a while since I've done Malfestio. I like Malfestio, he's fun. Or it's fun. I actually have to check where it is. D Island, okay, good. I should probably be considering using Psycho Serum at this point already. A free map! They actually gave me a map this time. Wow. I'm shocked. Okay, if it's Malfestio, it should be on the left, I think. I think it's often in 3. I think it should also sometimes be in 6, but 2 and 5 are by far the most popular spots for monsters to start in general. Particularly thinking like Arzuros and similar. that aren't otherwise water-based. Do you actually think a ground-based... If this was only a Malfestio, I actually would have probably used Striker style. I think ground-based hunting is a lot better than the jumping. This is with Feline Rider, and it took that long to mount. Does this have the same Khezu system? No. What's very similar. The, like... It's a very similar system where it does sort of a rotatey, shaky attempt to knock the hunter off, followed by 2 spinning attacks. It's a different spinning attack, but it is actually very similar. Rude. Whatever, I can get the reload. Because the hit's never gonna hit. So getting the actual buff is more important. What? You were... What? You were targeting the other Palico and then you just swapped all of a sudden. I'm hating this particular Malfestio, where it's insisting on just swooping instead of doing actual attacks. Because the swoops are a big waste of time. Because it swoops past every time and you just have to sit there waiting for it to do something that lets you do anything. I hope it doesn't swoop again instantly. Hope it doesn't roar and waste your time. I wonder if high rank is worse or if it's just that I was willing to ignore the annoying swoop spam in low rank because everything else about it was pretty cool. I don't quite think I should have been hit there, but... I'm gonna call garbage on that one, because it clearly shouldn't have been able to hit me, because it was very obviously... I was clearly under a ledge, so it shouldn't have been able to... Okay, it's running away. It's so goofy when it runs away. It shouldn't have been able to hit me because I was under a ledge, and it shouldn't have been able to slam onto the ground. Okay, it's running a 7. I wish it didn't... Maybe it could have just ran directly into zone 7? Instead of going all the way around like this? Oh, it's actually too big. It actually just blocks the entire hallway. Wow. Wow. It does just block the whole hallway. It's a big Tetsukabra. think these are my two favorite monsters that weren't in Rise or World in Genu. I think it's the two best. Up till now, obviously. There might be better ones later. Get over here, Malfestio. Oh, lovely. I literally can't do anything. Okay, thank you. It's gonna leave again. And go to zone 3 maybe? And I won't be able to see because it's gonna be blocked by the rock if I don't move. That's zone 3. Tetsukabra might be going to zone 2, or it's confused itself. Nope, it's just sitting in a corner. Just don't land there. Don't waste time. Great time waster. Oh. Slightly too early. Whenever it hits the tail. Hit me. Hit me, hit me. Hit me. Hit me, Palico. You're so helpful, Palico. Yeah, no, I think Feline Riders, unless it didn't trigger and I didn't pay attention because I didn't care. I think Feline Rider is worthless. Okay, somehow that's where I landed. Pretty goofy. I do like Malfestio though. It's a very cool monster. They really need more monsters that are just birds that don't fly constantly, because flying constantly would be really annoying. But like just straight up, it's a land-bound, not totally land-bound, but like it doesn't fight in the air. But it's a bird, it can walk around reasonably well. It obviously does need swooping attacks, like it has to make use of its flight in combat at least a little. Ooh, almost. It's a big Tetsukabra. It might be the biggest I've seen, but I am uncertain. Because I've seen a lot of Tetsukabras. Oh, okay. I guess this is where I live now. Nope. And I'm gonna get exploded by the rock. Safe enough. Ground tremors, I hate them. Move. I think ground tremors might be one of my least favorite effects in the entire series. Because it has its own unique resistance, not built into anything else. So I don't want to build it ever. Which stun has its own resistance, but a lot of different stuff leads to stunning. Poison's annoying. There's a lot of annoying ones, but ground tremors are both like fairly infrequent and like high impact when they do show up. No, this is doomed. Okay. It didn't do another roar and attack, so I'm fine, but if it had done something else, it would have been over, guaranteed. And it would have been, I think, an impossible mount. There's the full tusk break. Oh wait, I unlocked Drill Tusk Tetsucopper not that long ago. If I hadn't jumped... If I hadn't jumped there, I would have been fine. But the delay caused by the hop... meant... I didn't get the reload in time. But weirdly... It's kind of weird how aggressive it feels as a monster. Like... It's one of the most, like, non-stop, in-your-face monsters, considering how early it's encountered. Like, it's much more in-your-face than, like... I mean, it's more in-your-face than a Rathalos, because Rathalos likes to fly in the sky. So that's not really a comparison. I think it's more in your face than like a Blungonga and a Kirin. But again, that's because Kirin often just runs past you. Just do something. I still don't get what's up with the tail. Like it poofs, and then if you hit it enough, it is spiky. Or it just shifts sometimes. But like, it doesn't do any tail attacks, I'm pretty sure. Imagine if this was a capture. If this was a capture, it didn't limp to this area, I don't think. Of course, it's a multi-monster hunt, so it has lower HP. So it dying after moving without limping is easier. This is kind of a fictionalized example, but it's always frustrating when they move without showing that they're low, and then they die super quick. Okay. I'm gonna stop about here. I think I would move if I moved much further. Give me the quest complete, please. Give me... Monster in the Wild is gonna be so good. Okay, there's a solid wall. I like the color of the items from Malfestio. I like the blue. It's a very nice color. Hey! It is the longest I've found so far. Well, that will be it for today. I haven't actually checked the Smithy in forever, but that will be it for today. It's a G rank weapon. Golba Vandal. Congalala. Terrible. Kinda neat. Oh, I finally unlocked the ability to craft the Oxa switch directly after I'd already gotten the higher tier one. Daura, Nakarkos. Pretty eh. This one's not bad. The Daura switch axe is probably a decent ice one. Though if you want ice, you probably don't want power. Like, ice element, ice file would probably be better if you're purely focusing on the elemental. But I don't know. I don't know if pure elemental is worth it in this game. Oh, cool. This is actually just there for the slots. I like that. Yeah, there's no point in swapping any of these, because the tenderizer and attack is just really easy. Oops, don't grab that. It's just such an easy... Actually, I want to see if I can upgrade. Yeah, Hyper Rathalos. That needs high rank drops. Actually, that's pretty cheap. So that gives that, and that. Okay. The Wrath Flame Splitter is, I think, the only one worth considering, but even then it's probably not. The Deus Axe, limited by... Oh, it's actually limited by Senator Claw Plus. So I can actually upgrade this when I beat more Shogun Senators. Great! There's even a quest for that. Wonderful. Okay, that's great. That's great. But yeah, that's it for today. I'm going to upgrade that because it's just, it looks nice. It's a really nice looking weapon, in my opinion. So, that will be it for today. There'll be more of these quests next time. I will probably do more than one of the ultra minor quests. Like, I'll probably try to get this one finished and this one. But there's a few quests that I really don't want to do here. Particularly any capture quests ever. But I definitely want to do this one, because the Shogun Senator drop would let me upgrade the Deus Axe. So, that's it for today. Why is there black on these bells? It's a reflection. Wait, they actually have reflections. Cool, it's not just a still image that's pretending to be a reflection, it actually changes. Neat. But that's it for today. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.